So, hello everyone. As I said, I'm very happy to be with you again tonight for this webinar. Today, a big topic, fashion in Paris, fashion in France. Fashion is very important in France. Today, I have the pleasure to welcome Diane, that has been working with us for many, many years. Diane, can I ask you to briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. So I'm Diane. I'm designing and creating fashion experiences in Paris since 14 years now. I was one of the first who offered really a behind the scene experience for travelers. Yeah, I created this approach step by step, year after year, by building a really strong network in fashion. This is one of the most important things in Paris with fashion is the network. So yes,
And you started in the fashion industry very young, right?
Yeah,
Before being independent and
I was
contractor.
more in the press industry, working for a fashion
Mhm.
marketing, fashion communication.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
I know really well the people there because it's really different. It's a different universe, I think. So
Okay.
yeah, that's in 14 years.
Okay, so thank you, Diane. We will start as usual talking about Découverte. So Découverte this year, it's 30 years. It's been a long road. For me, it's 26 years now that I've been serving you guys. So this presentation is not about the website, but just an encouragement to visit our website. We're very soon moving to have a new website, and we have one big reason for that. We are establishing in the UK. So I hope that we will have an opportunity to talk about fashion in London, because London is as well a very important place for fashion as well. And we will keep you posted about what is going on with UK. We do absolutely everything when it comes to serving your clients. Just ask your clients what they want to do, what they want to do in France. And this is where we start. And this is exactly what we're about today when they are talking about fashion, what they want to do, and how we start this conversation. We consider that creativity is a conversation between your clients, you, Découvertes experience designers, and our suppliers. And this is a perfect example today with Diane. Probably Diane will tell you is that we start every time from scratch. So we are in France, and we will talk more specifically about Paris. And we start here with Diane. So, Diane, we have decided that we will talk about Paris mainly. What should we say about Paris as the city of fashion or the fashion city?
Paris is the only city in the world where you have such a concentration of fashion designers like Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Hermès, Saint Laurent. I mean, all the big brands are in Paris. So and starts in Paris and lives in Paris, and so that's why it's really important to live and to live experiences around fashion there. I think there is no, there is no other city in the world where you can have such an immersive experience.
And you work in different other European cities, so you know exactly what you are talking about. We start we are not diving into the experiences right now, but we have a few iconic big houses. We can't showcase all the big houses, all the big names of the 20th and 20th century and 21st century in fashion, but we will go through a few big names. Chanel is,
yes,
well,
and
of course, she's very iconic, Chanel. So
and
what can
have a really strong relationship with them. So there is few things we can do. We can, of course, shop, skip the line, because one thing in Paris now is that most of the shop you need to wait in line to go in the store. So of course it's nice to have someone who just skip the line. We know the right person. We can put some pieces aside also for the clients if they want to. We can privatize a store. We can privatize a room. We can organize a little cocktail. We can do a lot of different things. And Chanel, of course, is a part of the fashion French story. So we go there. Sure.
Okay. So the very basic experience is to have the connection with the houses and to organize a meeting, to have a skip the line entry, and then to more or less have an in-depth experience with private shoppers, models, etc., etc. We could invent absolutely everything.
Yeah, a lot of things can be invented. Yeah, exactly.
If we talk generally, okay?
Yeah.
So Dior is also a big, big iconic house, worldwide known. So what should we say about Dior? So where are we, for example, here, Diane?
The first image was on Avenue Montaigne here too. So it's the flagship. They renovated it like I think 3 years ago. So it's brand new. We have a museum inside the store. We have a restaurant. It's really big spaces. And yeah, this is a store. So we can also take the client there. We have the right connection there. And the client can live an amazing experience with our guide there. Because also what I wanted to say is our guides are really important for us, because we know that the relationship between the guide and the clients is one of the most important things, and our guides are really good in what they do, and they know all the story about those big fashion houses. So that's really important, and I wanted to
And
say.
you say guides, but they are not specifically licensed guide as a regular guide, right? They are
it's like
knowledgeable in the
Yeah.
fashion industry, right? Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
the fashion experts, but yeah.
Yeah. Fashion is cord. Well, we can call. Fine. Yves Saint Laurent. Now we are started in the before the 70s, mid 60s. So it's also very iconic designer.
Yeah, Yves Saint Laurent is one of my favorite designers. So it's a must do as well. Unfortunately, the museum is closed until 27. I don't know. I mean exactly the reopening day, but anyway, we have an experience with that combined that we could do again in 2027. That combines the visit of the museum and after the visit of some stores. It can be that one. That one is on Avenue Montaigne. We owe Avenue Montaigne, and also we have one in Rue Saint-Honoré, which are really, really good. It's like a new concept store. 100% of the time you find a huge line in front of that one. And yes, we have a great fashion expert for that experience, and a great experience around Yves Saint Laurent, Mr. Yves Saint Laurent.
You mentioned something or something I didn't know or I didn't understood yet with you, is that you have specific fashion experts depending on different houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. For example, in some brands, we even have for Chanel, we have a fashion expert who are specialized in Chanel, and she used to work with Karl Lagerfeld, that was the previous designer in Chanel, so really famous. So those people are really valuable for the experiences. Yeah.
So they are, this kind of people are super connected with the houses. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is one of the very strong added value that you promise.
Yeah. Because I think, and you know that because you are selling experiences, that it's so important. The history of the guide. We will be with the clients for all the day, and if he used to work with the designer himself, it's like it makes the experience even more unique.
Avenue Montaigne. Why talking about Avenue Montaigne? Well, I think everyone that's are more or less interested in fashion knows Avenue Montaigne. So what do we have here, Diane, in Avenue Montaigne?
All the fashions brand, big names, but you also have designer like Jacques Mus, who is really famous since maybe, I don't know, 8-9 years. So he has a store there now. The story, when you see all those names, you know that it's one of the most famous streets of Paris for fashion, with Rue Saint-Honoré.
And here we see Hermès. So everyone wants to go to Hermès, right? Almost.
Yeah, I think Hermès is the more demanding brand of the moment. So it's quite something. But I'm connected with them since I start. So I have really good relationship with them. So we can do a lot of things. But we have so
So
many.
first, nothing really happened without a meeting at Hermès.
Yeah,
More or
exactly.
less, right?
Exactly.
First point.
So yeah, first,
That's the start.
if you want a specific leather goods, so if you want a bag, the most famous
A
bag,
Kelly bag?
Kelly or the Birkin, this is really what everyone wants. And so yeah, you need a rendezvous, and it's not all the time that we can have a rendezvous for our clients. Because, as I said, I've received so many demands for that. But we can still go in the store and meet the people there and have some shopping, not for the bag, but for other things. Or we can have the rendezvous of the leather goods. And also there is like a private terrace on the top of this is the one on Rue Saint-Honoré. There is also a museum in the store around horses, because you know that Hermès was famous with horses.
The horse industry, yeah.
Yeah, the horse industry. So we can do really good things, but it's not 100% of our demands that we can accept. But we can still go in the store, and the guy can still tell everything about the brands. We all the time we do our best for your clients.
Yeah, if I understood correctly, to get a meeting at Hermès, to get an appointment, Hermès, they want to know who you are, and they will scan your profiles in depth. And sometimes we have a no-go just because they don't want you specifically, or they are marketing-wise, they want to create a frustration. They are very happy when they are very frustrated and you want to go to your face and it's a no-go, right? So this is the way...
For sure, it's marketing. They want to create and also they don't want some clients. You know, for example, the influencer, they don't like people who like
we had an adventure with that together. Yeah,
social media, and that they don't want that. They don't need that. They don't want that because they want to keep their
to control their communication.
Of the communications. That's really important for them. And also they want to be sure that it's good clients, because some clients, it just goes there to buy a bag and after they will resell the bag, because the black market of Hermès, it's really huge. So yes, but also sometimes, because again, I'm really connected with them, so sometimes it's okay, they can have a rendezvous. Even the client is not client at Hermès, we can do something, but it's not all the time. It's not all the time, but for sure, the client, they can try by themselves. If I cannot have a rendezvous for them, they won't have a rendezvous for themselves. So it's not like they can do that by their own. And it's not possible, because some clients say, "Okay, I will try," but they see that no, that's not possible.
Go try. Okay, try.
Can go. Yeah.
Okay, so we move from one district, from the 16th district, to the Marais, to the first and the third district, to the Marais. So why should we go to the Marais with you, Diane?
Le Marais it's different than what we just saw, like Avenue Montaigne. It's more famous fashion houses. And here it's more emerging designers. A lot of new designers here. And it's nice Parisian district to walk and to have some shopping there.
Okay. So the new Saint-Germain-des-Prés, so we cross the Seine River now, and there is a huge, not department, but plenty of different experience in the Rive Gauche as well.
Yeah, Saint-Germain-des-Prés is really nice also to do some shopping. You can find a mix between fashion houses, famous and new designers. You have also some ateliers, some good showrooms. You can also meet some designers there, emerging designer. That's a really nice experience too. You have I don't know if you know the name Roger Vivier. They have a hotel particulier there with amazing archives in a private courtyard. You arrive, it's like it's Osmania. It's really beautiful. Yeah. So you have a lot of secrets and nice things to go there in that district, in that area.
So the message is just we can really provide exclusive and off the beaten track experiences. Okay, we have the big names, big names, international, and now there are big names, very big names, but with more intimate or more exclusive experiences. Okay.
And with the tuning, we can do like shopping, but we can also do, we'll see after, with more specific experiences that we'll speak about. But the behind the scene, like the atelier, meet the artisan, all of that, like the behind the scene, behind the fashion houses, big names. And after we have the emerging designer, of course, like you said. And
just to let you know, Diane, it's 19 minutes after time. We have 16 minutes left to be on time. And for me, this is really a challenge to be on time, but everyone knows that's points. So we will go very quickly. Maybe you want to talk or I can talk, but just review the different art, the difference, because fashion is really an art. I remember last year, this amazing exhibition in the Louvre. We have a good colleague of us that is a guide, by the way, that's run the company with whom we work mainly, that are absolutely fantastic. And Bertrand used to say, but because we presented this exhibition with Bertrand, said, well, I could not imagine as much as fashion is an art, really. And fashion is really an art that really influences who we are deeply. And so exactly like any other art, and this is why we are here. So let's see how all the different people that works in this art. So what is it here, Diane, this image?
It's tailoring. It's like a pieces, yeah.
Okay. So this is kind of experience you can provide. Huh?
Yeah, of course. We can tailor items ready to wear for people, for men, because we have some. I mean, most of our clients are women, I must say, but
obviously,
more and more men wants to do fashion experience, and when it's fashion experience for men, it's more tailor suits. But yeah, also for women, we can customize pieces for them, so they go back in the city with customers piece from Paris.
And this is more or less the same.
Yeah, it's the same. That's
okay.
the same. Because what I want to, oh no.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is that, in the world we're living here, you can find all the big names in all the city we travel, in the airport, in all of that. So people are more and more try to find unique pieces. They want to have something different. They don't want to have the same bag as their neighbor in the States. So what is possible now is that we can customize the thing they buy. For example, if they go to Louis Vuitton, someone can come, an artisan, and can just draw something on their bag to make the thing unique. They want unique things, and especially people who have, our clients.
You were talking about that here, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, laser
atelier, craftsman, embroidering also. So this is really the petite main, what we call the petite main. Here, this is embroidery. So this is very specific. A very specific job, but also the petite main. Could you explain us what really are the petite main? Because this is not what we see here.
It's all the artisans.
Thank you for switching in English. Yeah.
All the artisans behind
the scene.
And some people don't imagine the time of work, and the people who work on the feather work is amazing, and we have like people who are just specializing in doing that, and that's amazing.
What do we see here, Jan? So this is related to reopening of Notre Dame de Paris. Could you explain us what we see here?
Famous designer Castel Jacques, who designed all the suits.
The costumes, the suits, yeah.
yeah, for Notre Dame. So it's really nice, and yeah, it's colorful. And I know that designer actually, and we used to have an experience with him visiting his apartment. But I mean, that's not possible anymore. That's also what makes the things really unique. It's that fashion and designer. It's changed every year. We have new experience. We have new partners. It's really, we can design a lot, and
Yeah, a private connection make that something is feasible at some point and not the next day, and that's it. And a new thing happen, and this is why we are here as well.
yeah.
Okay, and now we will jump into fashion experiences, and that will be more about what really we can what we can expect with you, Tian. So now, first image here. Where are we? And
The Hermès store in
the
Saint-Germain.
left bank, yeah.
Yeah. So that's amazing. It was an old swimming pool, and yeah, they have a store there since years. So fashion shopping experience is it's our bestseller. So basically, is we ask, it's half day, full day. People, we ask some question about the clients, because it's really important. We want the experience to be different for every client. This is really, we don't have any like itinerary that we do for all the clients, of course not, because we're working on luxury. But depending on who they are, who are the clients, and what they like, will customize the experience as deep as we can. We can put ready to wear aside for them, bags aside for them, and yeah, that's how we prepare the
So
experience.
this is thank you, Diane, for providing me the opportunity to explain what is really a luxury DMC and how we collaborate all together and how we create the magic for the clients. So you guys, you start with a simple request from a client, which is also creative. I want to go to Hermès. I want to go to Dior. I want to do a fashion tour. I want to do whatever. And then here we have a gang of 9 experienced designers that brainstorm about what they collectively understand of what you are requesting for your clients. And we will send you alternative solutions, including when it comes to fashion, very often, let's say, draft experiences from Diane, because you understand that what Diane is presented is, you may say that it's very loosey, but yes, it's very loosey because this experience doesn't really exist. We have to create it really, but we push you elements to really understand what is making that you understand what is feasible on the ground, and what making that your clients can really understand what they want. Sometimes, our clients, they want something, but they don't know really what is feasible and what really they want as well. So this is what is very, very interesting in our process. So we start working with Diane at this moment, and we start this conversation between you, your clients, our experienced designers, and your clients, and we will go as deep as possible in these experiences. For example, last year with Diane, we had a client. I think she stayed in Paris 2 months, and we had every 2 days, we had a new fashion experience with you guys, and we really created incredible magic for her. That was just incredible. So of course, everything. So this is what really we want to tell you is, first with the experienced designers, with Diane as a first approach, you designed roughly what's the experience, and then with the customer care manager, with the person that is here to manage all the details, you can see how important this is to have this personal assistant talking to you, talking to your client, talking to Diane, to make sure that when you have a go with your clients, you can really customize within the experience and making sure that everything is perfect when we go together. And what we do is, of course, is seamless, and what we do is perfect. We're talking about haute couture in fashion, but Découverte, we think that what we do is as well haute couture together, and with Diane as well.
That's really important, I think. If you want to do luxury, it needs to be like we need to create experiences for every client. It's what we love to do, because yeah, we love to do that. And yeah, you tell it, I mean,
Yeah.
go
I
first.
have a baseline now that you will see with us with Découverte, which that says more or less that a unique and exclusive experience is not only the private moment facing the Mona Lisa that costs 25,000 euros. It's not only that, being alone here in the museum. This is an experience that is exclusively designed for you. And this is what we're talking about today, Diane, right? So what we
Yeah,
do together is exclusively designed for the clients.
yeah.
And
So
this is
more we have the information about the clients who they are, more we can go deeper in the experience we'll create. So yeah, that's very important for us to have a lot of information. You know, that if we have the shoe side of the clients, they will arrive in the store and we have like 10 shoes for them in the right sizes. We don't lose time of, oh, do you have that size? Or, you know, we know that the clients doesn't drink any alcohol. We'll offer them, and they like sparkling water. They arrive, we give them the sparkling water. You know, it's little detail like that. That is luxury.
exactly. Also understand the universe in which the client is, how he's dressing, so on, the sizes and so on. This is everything, all the details that we want to know. Diane, here, a new shopping experiences here. So you have many different of these here. This is one example among many. What is it? Could you tell us
Yeah, I
what
was thinking
is
about
here
that. So the
specific?
fashion experience is what I was just speaking about. Is like the what we sell the most. And yeah, we just spoke about it earlier, but depending the information we have on the clients, we'll select the store, do pre-selection in the store.
If you
We
want
call
models or if you don't want models.
exactly, that is an option. If they want like new emerging designer, if they want like pieces that they cannot find abroad, if they want to have an artist who come to design a bag, if they want tailoring. We have a client of yours, Bertrand, on June, and that lady, she wants to buy a dress for the wedding of her daughter.
And if I
So
understood, you have a meeting tonight with her.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
And then yeah, so we will try to find the right piece for her. So we're already working on it to see where we can take her. She has some idea, but also our job is to give her idea and say, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe she will find the dress where she doesn't expect to find the dress, because we know maybe more dresses that what she can think about. And this is all this is all what we love, in what we do. So yeah, this is
And we're
this
talking about shoes here. Yeah.
Louboutin. This is
So we are
Louboutin.
Louboutin.
Oui.
Yeah.
And it's the store on Rue Saint-Honoré. We can tailor shoes for the clients. They can. One of our experience is to design a shoes with the artistic designer of Louboutin. It can be possible. We can visit the atelier in Paris. Yeah, but for that fashion experience, we can go in the shop and skip the line the same. But it's true on Rue Saint-Honoré, you always have a line in front of Rue
Mhm.
Saint-Honoré, so it's nice to
And
skip it
Louboutin is one example among many others.
maybe, and more and more. And it's true. So
And here we're Louis Vuitton house
So
in
this is
Agnières.
where Louis Vuitton used to live, used to design his first truck in the 19th century. So this is one behind the scene experience, because obviously no one can have access to that maison. It's thanks to many years of collaboration with them that we can now offer it, and I'm really proud of it. So we can,
it's an exclusive access.
It's one of our exclusive experience. So inside we can the clients can, in that living room, they can enjoy a breakfast or a goûter or a lunch or a little cocktail, and they will have all the storytelling about Louis Vuitton, their savoir-faire, French know-how, and there is a museum there where you can see like really unique pieces from previous designer like Nicolas Guesquière, and also Pharrell Williams, who is actually the designer of the men ready to wear. So this is the first part of the experience, to visit that home in Agnières. So it's 30 minutes from Paris, and after you go on Place Vendôme. They have a flagship there, a top apartment, which is really private. You can go there, visit an atelier, because they also have an atelier there where they expose like haute couture dresses, sketches from their atelier. You have petites mains who work there on amazing dresses, so they can visit it. They can do shopping, they can have a dinner, a lot of things.
Stop. No, Jan, from now on, we're late, okay? We have to bombard. We have to go on. So now, extraordinary, private, ultra exclusive photo shoot experience.
So with Hélène von der West. So this is the famous fashion photographer since like 20 years, I think. So we have the chance to collaborate with her, and she can offer private photo shooting. She doesn't do that. She really doesn't do that. She only works for fashion magazine, Vogue, and all of those. And since a few years now, we offer that experience, and clients love it. She can photo shoot in their hotel in Paris, and whatever she wants. She's an artist, so whatever she thinks, the clients can enjoy the photo shooting. So, but it's really for few. I must say, it's for few people we can allow that kind of experience, but it's worth it.
Yeah, she's a worldwide, world famous and world dimension.
Exactly.
VIP.
Yeah. It's really amazing, and she's nice.
And we move now to Dior experience. So we're now in the Dior Museum.
So Dior experience is a mix between the visit of the museum. It can be before opening hours, after opening hours. They visit also the archive. They are in a different place. Archive, sorry.
So I understood, Diane. Please bear with Diane, because I think Diane is a new mom again. And I think between the work and the baby, you have a little lack of sleeping.
I do have.
So bear with.
The archives on Avenue Montaigne. I lost my words now.
Sorry.
The visit of the museum, and after the archives, that is really not allowed to any public. It's really, really, really confidential. So you go into a courtyard. There is no words who say what it is. And after, there is a huge library, and you go there, and next to the library, you have a woman who waits for you most of the time. Her name is Laurence, and she knows everything about Dior, and she showed you accessories like dresses, haute couture dresses, bags.
Okay, so here this is a conversational experience, right, about Dior and with Laurence.
Yeah.
Very much. Okay, we have a new house here, which is, we're talking about jewels, which is always very difficult for French people to pronounce.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
say joaillerie? It's more.
Okay.
So
So yeah. So what is very specific with this house? Yeah.
it's the oldest jewelry house in France. So this is really, yeah, this is really amazing. And people, they don't know that. It's Rue de la Paix. They have amazing archives.
Nice.
Archives.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
No, some words are anyway. So yeah, this is a really nice place to discover for people because they don't know about it. They discover it, and Americans, they love it. They just love it after they
Uh-huh.
discover it, and they were like, "Oh, why we don't know about them?" And what
Uh-huh.
is nice about Maison Médario, for example, is that you cannot find them in the States at all. So I mean, they don't have store, they don't have flagship in the States, so that's also really nice. And what we like to do is like to mix the savoir-faire. So we mix jewelry with calligraphy and with perfume. So in that store, the clients can live an experience that mix all the savoir-faire, French savoir-faire. That is really really nice for them. So they first enter in a jewelry store and they go out of the jewelry, maybe with a jewelry, but also with like a perfume a bespoke perfume made only
Mhm.
for them, with
With a nose.
labels, yeah,
Mhm.
those with the labels uh, calligraphed by one of the most famous fashion calligrapher. Nicolas is one
Okay.
of my friends, so that's a really nice experience too.
We have 1 minute to talk about this lady that you really love,
Yeah, it's
should I
one of the
say? And with
yeah.
yeah.
She's amazing. She's talented. It's been 10 years that she's the most like bankable influencer, fashion designer of Paris. And we can meet her, go in her flagship, studio, see sketches, and see and go to shop if
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
like in a store. But it's a really one of a kind experience as well.
Okay, that has been quite extraordinary. Guys, we just jump into accommodation, just we just review the rates, of course. The rates that was Place Vendôme, that is the place for all the jewelry and in the heart of Paris. Le Peninsula, of course. Le Bristol, le Royal Monceau, le Georges V, et le Plaza Athénée in the triangle, as well as Georges V at the two opposite sides, and le Meurice. That's it for the palaces. And we want, I prepared a little speech about all of them, but you know that we have very good relationship with all these palaces. We know them, we stay there, so this is Découverte is well known in these houses, in these places. I think that we have a few questions. Emma, if you are with us still, do we have questions and what are they?
So the first one is, Diane, can you do any shopping tours that feature some of the high-end resale shop?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course. We can do any
This is,
shopping. We can
mhm,
do any shopping
yeah, yeah,
in Paris. All the
yeah.
shopping that is possible, we can do vintage, second-hand store. We can do any shopping, so that's possible.
Didier Ludo is off now, off business.
No, we can
No?
go, still go there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a
Sorry?
bit crazy now, but we can still go there. He doesn't want to leave, I think.
I, that's the point with retirement. The next question.
Is there a fashion experience that is not selling enough that you think the travel advisors should pay attention to?
Excellent
Like a hidden
question.
gem that they should notice more?
Experience with the fashion houses, I think they are really nice, all of them. So with Louis Vuitton, with Dior mostly.
Uh,
And after with the emerging designer, for me, it's really nice for people to just to meet a designer and to speak with him about what he's doing. I think it's really nice. Yeah, I mean, I cannot choose really because it will depend on people. So, and I have a lot of them, but
Mhm, mhm.
right now
But
I'm like,
frankly, I like very much the question as a conclusion, and I would like to thank the person that requested that has this question, because this is really in the heart of what we do together, in the heart of what Découvertes provide when we talk about customization, because this question should be resolved starting from the clients in the conversation, going back and forth and scouting into all the possibilities and finds the right possibility, the right experience, the exclusive experience for this particular clients. This is what we do. Thank you very much, Diane. That was a pleasure having you tonight. You've been a gem.
Bertrand.
It's been a moment that I'm chasing you for this webinar. So I love you even more. Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, everyone. Have a good
Thank
day. Goodbye.
you. Ciao.